Hey everybody, Scott with 36 Brix here, and welcome to my live stream. Just a couple things I want to go over right before we get started. First and foremost, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. It really does mean a lot, and I can't say thank you enough. Second, please read the rules down in the description so that you guys have an idea of what to expect during the live stream. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification for notifications. That way you know exactly when I go live and when I post videos. Do have some special programs going on right now. During these live streams, you are more than welcome to donate to my channel in support of everything that I do. I appreciate all the love and support. Go ahead and hit that super chat and super sticker. What's really cool is if you donate via super sticker or super chat, I will match one exercise for every $1 you guys donate. What that means is if you guys donate $1, I do a jumping jack. If you guys donate $5, I'll do 5 jumping jacks. Donate to me if you want me to sing. Hope you guys enjoy that feature. I also do have a new membership. It's an intro supporter membership. For $1.99 a month, you guys get access to a couple different specialized custom emojis, as well as the membership icon showcasing your support. If you like my content and want more, please go to patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships, and if you like what you see, please sign up. And we'll get you going. Let's get started. Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. That seemed kind of loud, so I'm going to ask that we do a sound check. Good evening, everybody. Hope you are all doing well. I know that song there can be rather loud, so give me a sound check if you wouldn't mind. I would appreciate that. Hope you guys are all doing well. I am doing fantastic. We've had a pretty great day in live streaming. Earlier today, we had a fabulous guest. Let me lower this a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, one last loud sound check. Sound check number 5, I guess. But yeah, we had an amazing guest on the earlier stream, and it was awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am hoping to do that roughly once a month, and go from there. So yeah, again, thank you for joining us. Let's see. Going back to going into chat. Dion Botcher, hello, Big D, PPDP. What's up? Thanks for joining me today. As always, it is an honor and a pleasure that you are here. Thank you very much, my friend, for all the love and support. It really does mean a lot. So I appreciate that, my friend. So yeah, so essentially I have some random Lego builds that I have, and then essentially what I want to do is a lot of people in our community seem to be rather confused as to what to do with the video boxes. or the beat boxes from the video line, and I figured I would play around with them and see what we can come up with as far as essentially, are they usable parts? Are they not usable parts? So I figured we'd kind of play around with them a little bit, and then once we get that done, I figured we'd do a few small builds just to hang out, because I like hanging out with you guys. So that is my plan for this evening. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so I want to go ahead and start with the beatboxes, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what the beatbox here entails. So I'm gonna go ahead, since I already have this this beatbox out. I want to basically start with this one. Now, the beatbox itself, basically, it encompasses this entire piece. Okay, Macro, what's up, buddy? Just getting started, and I'm glad you are here pretty much first thing. It is great because I know you were one of the ones that were like, are they usable parts? So I want to play around with these, especially since you're here, and see what we can come up with. So Dion says, cool, do what you like, buddy, sweet. Macro, hey, yo, how's it going, Scott? It is going great. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Dion says, I'm using the one big piece from the back as a mud wrestling pit. Nice. Good day. See, so the bad part about that, as far as this particular piece, is it would be great for a ring, but the downfall is there's no studs in here. I wish they had put studs in here. They only have studs here, so that, I mean, you could easily put some poles there for a ring, and that's a great, actually great idea. And so what the beatbox essentially encompasses is a lot of these, what we would call dot pieces, okay, these plates, or sorry, these tiles, and some plates for design work, okay. Then it encompasses this plate right here. It is essentially a 2, 4, 6, 8, an 8x8 with rounded corners, okay, great piece. Then you have this piece right here, okay, which a lot of people are wondering what to do with. So that's one of the things I want to focus on. Incorporated in this piece is this band here, and then the pieces on the side, which the pieces that are inside are actually rather important. So we're going to discuss that. Then, last but certainly not least, it encompasses this piece. Now, technically, this is 3 pieces in one, in that these edges come off and they fold in and fold out. Okay, and I already have an idea for this piece. I think it's a great piece, and I'll show that. So essentially, that is what a beatbox is. Okay, beatbox hero. I'm a beatbox junkie, baby. Let's see. Mark, how you doing? Dion is asking how Mark's doing. Mike, how's it going, my friend? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. On for a short bit. Hope everybody is doing well. Sweet. Dion says it wasn't there yesterday. I'll check tomorrow. Hopefully it's there. Thanks again. Mark says doing good, Dion. Mike, how's it good? How's it go? Almost Friday? Absolutely. And you guys saying hi to each other. Sweet. All right, so first things first, this piece right here, this is a standard piece. Obviously, you can do a lot with it because it is a plate. It has the anti-studs on the bottom. It has the studs on the top. So there are obviously a lot of things that you can do with this piece. And I don't know that we really need to go over this piece because essentially it's basically a plate. Okay, so I will skip that. Now, with this piece here, it is very limited. Okay, this piece here is very limited in what it can do. Now, it does have the anti-studs on the bottom, so you can easily attach it to a plate with no problem. Okay. It has the 3 regular studs on each corner, so you can easily put something on that. But again, where this piece fails for me is there's no pieces here, okay? And this is basically a piece that it has these brackets on the side that attaches this piece here, okay? And that's where essentially, if you take a look, the pieces connect together, okay? But it can be very limiting, okay? So that is this piece, okay? Now, I'm going to go to this piece. This piece here is, again, rather limiting because where it connects to this piece is on the sides, which I just showcased, and it does have connection points on the sides. So these are where it's key. Okay, this is where, these sides here is where it can actually attach to things, to regular pieces. When we pop this off, unfortunately, I'm gonna take this band off. Unfortunately, this band, you know, I mean, there's a few different things that you can do with it, but I mean, it is what it is. It's a band. However, this piece here, okay, there is a piece here and it connects down here. Now, a lot of people are going to think, oh, you can just connect any dome to this, and it will work. Unfortunately, no, that's not the case. So, unfortunately, that is not the case at all. You have to have this specific piece. If you try to pop it in on something else, it won't snap on. It just won't. So, you can snap this piece. Now, the good part about this piece is, unfortunately, well, the bad part about it is, unfortunately, most of the pieces that come with these are very bright colors, and some may not be desirable to most people, okay? However, the 1B box, the DJ beat box, and I'm going to share my screen. Hold on. Sorry, I have to make a couple adjustments. Oh, did I transfer it? This beatbox here, okay. This beatbox here does have the piece in black. So if you're not a fan of these bright colors, you can actually get this particular set or order them via Bricklink or Bricks and Pieces and get them in black. A lot of people like the color black. It's very easy to, you know, hide or do stuff with. So black is definitely an option if that is the color. The other options, if we take a look at the other beatboxes, what do you mean there's no... There we go. Alright. If we take a look at the other sets, and let me make sure you guys are seeing this good. Okay. If we take a look at the other sets, this one here is in the turquoise color. Going back to the unicorn, this has the bright pink or magenta color. If we go to the pirate, has the dark turquoise. The punk pirate has the dark turquoise. The llama has it in red, and the candy unicorn has it in, or the candy mermaid has it in this light purple. Now, if you're using this as a piece under the sea, then those brighter colors might work out rather nicely. So, so that's where it really helps. If you were to secure or get these pieces here in black, that's going to work out really nicely. Okay. Now, just going to transition back so that you can see what I'm saying. And I apologize because, yeah, that doesn't look too good. Are those eyeballs or are those nips? What are those? Anyway, so that kind of gives you an idea. Now, the cool part about this is once you take off this piece and add this piece, okay, once you add those back on, now you have 4 studs on each side. That's when you can start getting creative, because you can pop and I'm just using the plates that came with the blind boxes, but that at this point you can actually start building and manipulating it however you want. So I'm going to grab a couple pieces over here where what did I do with... Don't you love how when you clean up, you don't really clean up? You end up not knowing where everything is. I believe the parts are in here. Alright, so, yeah, they're right here. So once you start, so obviously now that you have these pieces on here like this, you can start essentially adapting the pieces to fit whatever you want to put around it, okay? Obviously, if you were trying to go for like a, a ride of some kind, you can put the pieces on here. Now, just to give you a heads up, the bottom is clear, okay, but the side is glazed. So that is where you've got to be careful with that. Now, obviously, if you're working with an underwater scene, which I keep pointing that out because I am personally working on my underwater area here in the future. I know Macro is working on his, but this is a great, if you wanted to make a hotel under the water, you could easily put something together. Now, once you add this piece, and there are, with this particular pieces, there are different colors. So the one that I was showing earlier, and I'm going to go back to it, this one in particular is rather interesting because if you take a look at the base of it, it is actually, I believe, oh yeah, there it is. It's white. So if you want a basic color in white, you can get that. The mermaid is obviously pink. The llama is green. You've got turquoise or coral color in the pirate. And then I can't remember, the alien DJ is, I believe, green. Let me see real quick. Yes, the DJ is green. And again, those colors would be able to work if for an underwater section. This one's purple, so that kind of gives you an idea. Purple might be okay because that hides it nicely. So when you start adding those pieces together in the desired colors that you want, there's a lot you can actually do with them. Let me check in with chat real quick. Would be nice for a Friday, Macro says. LOL, I want to see him in VIP. PPDP. Macro says, thanks, man. Dion says, yeah, VIP lounge, lizard. Absolutely. Mike says, whoa, whoa, no match. Exactly. Dion says, I have that set. It's great. All the beatboxes are great. Yeah, absolutely. Dion says, I don't have the unicorn or llama. The llama actually reminds me more of Jeffrey, the Toys R Us giraffe. Oddly enough, Nips, pasties. There you go, Dion. You might be able to make a submarine mock with the main parts. Absolutely, I can see that. I can definitely see that. So I mean, you can definitely do stuff together. Now, when it comes to adding this piece, again, the only piece that this adds to is this right here. So you pop that on. Now, here is where the difficulty lies as far as building away from here. Is you would have to essentially add the cylinders. Let me see if I have any. You would have to add cylinders and a rod. And this is what I mean. So, obviously, so of course you have the cylinder here. If you're going to, put that in the middle, you would have to essentially put a rod there. And I'll try to see if I have a rod. Let me see what I can find. Just 1 second, guys. All right, so here's what I'm talking about. So you have a rod here, or you have a cylinder here, and you can attach it to here, which would then allow you to put the piece here. You could of course build around it and all of that, but that would give you a sense of how to use that part as far as to attach it. I would obviously recommend a smaller rod. That is what she never says. But that kind of gives you an idea of how to build from there as far as reversing the clutch, if that makes sense. So that is a good way of doing it that way, and that is if you were to use both pieces. The other way, obviously, is to adapt these sides so that you could build out that way. But those would be a couple ways to utilize this piece or these parts in a different way. Okay? So, hope that makes sense as far as that piece. Now, Macro, hopefully that answers your question. If you have more questions or want more ideas, we can definitely go back to that. So the other piece that I really like is this piece right here. So of course you have a piece that opens and closes. These do come off. Okay. So essentially you just have this piece right here. Now this piece is of course in different colors. It's in the turquoise. It has a turquoise color. Let me. I'm not going to show it on the screen again, but I do want to do a quick search right here, real quick, of that part. And it's a new part. It's 65132, and it comes in 4 colors. It comes in yellow, white, dark turquoise, and black. This is a great piece because essentially it does have anti-studs on the bottom, okay, whether it be here, plus it has clutch right here, so you can easily attach that, okay. It does have 4 studs here on the top. I feel like that is very lacking, but you can always adapt it. So if you wanted to extend that and figure out a way to expand these pieces, you can. I mean, you can always extend that out, and this would be great for, you know, detail work and all that kind of fun stuff. If we were to put two of these together, so let me remove the llama and remove the side pieces or panels, and you wanted to attach two of them together, you could easily do that and make something cool. The piece on the back, this right here, these are regular studs, so you can easily attach going up, going down, going to the sides, of course, etc. So, yeah, this part is great for so many things. You could, as Dion said, you can use it for a throne, but how I actually want to use it is if you were to put these pieces back, okay, you've essentially got a pocket, right? So if you wanted to, again, change this up, putting these back, and you wanted to combine them, I think this piece would be great as like an elevator piece in two different ways. So if you want just this piece for the elevator, this could easily go down. Now, I will be honest in saying I don't know what these are for. I haven't tried a rod yet. No, so a rod doesn't go in there. It doesn't. There's no clutch power on the top by any means, so I'm not exactly sure what that's about. However, this would be great as an elevator. If you attach something on the bottom and then wanted to raise it up, you could. Or, of course, if you wanted to put two together to make, you know, and make it go up or down that way, you could easily do that. And then if you put this piece here or attach it at the bottom, that stabilizes it, right? And then you can open that up, and those would be your doors. For you guys that have been watching my channel, and maybe you may or may not know this, I'm not exactly sure, but I've been wanting to put an elevator in that hospital for a long time, and I have had, it has been a struggle, and with these pieces, I think it would actually be easier. Now, when you do that, of course, I would or if you decided to use this as like an elevator, I would strongly recommend putting tiles over these pieces, which would also give you the opportunity to have that as railing. So if you were to take and cover these, whether it be with one stud or a plate and a stud to give it a little bit more depth, you could easily do so. And then if you take one of these pieces, that could easily be your guide track going up and down the elevator shaft. So that is definitely something great in doing that, or in utilizing that piece in that way. Of course, you could also do it to the back if that is your forte. The great part about both sides opening up is it gives you opportunity to build a bigger unit. I said unit. Sorry. As well as give you the opportunity, if you wanted to do some kind of freight elevator, it opens up on both sides. So that is a couple things that just kind of roll off the top of my head. Excuse me. What do you guys think? Are those good ideas? Bad ideas? So that kind of gives you an idea of some of the things that I kind of thought about. Again, if you wanted to expand this, you could easily pop these on here. And again, I didn't do a whole lot of research. Now this is actually a cool thing, because if you were doing like a fun house and you had mirror pieces or something like that, that would be kind of cool, as it gives it that octagon shape. But I mean, I honestly think it's just a matter of putting your mind to it and seeing what you want to accomplish with the set. Uh, to be honest, I mean, I don't know what you would do with this set or this piece right here. It's just kind of one of those, eh, you know. But I'm sure you could do a lot of things with it. I mean, if you are able to secure this, you might do like a rubberized walkway if you want, or depending on what you can put together as far as securing this down. You might be able to do like I'm not sure if it's over there or if it's other places, but on sidewalks, at curbs and stuff, they do have bumps here or bumps at the edge of the sides for safety and stuff like that. So that is something that you could kind of portray on that. But again, you would be required to figure out a way of holding it down other than this piece here. So those are kind of my ideas. What do you guys think? I mean, do you guys have any other ideas that we could probably explore? Again, that is just my stupid bug. And what's just to give you kind of a heads up is what sets this part aside is the back piece right here. It clips in. Now they do say that you're able to hook up a let's try it out right now, a Technic pin. Yes, it is a Technic pinhole, so if you wanted to do something with a Technic, you could easily do that as well. If you didn't want to use this piece and put a Technic in here, unfortunately that isn't an option per se without having a couple different Technic pins, to where if you put one in on one side, let's see if this works, and then connected it on the other with something that actually connects with a pin. Let me see. This isn't the best example, but you get an idea. But you can, if you have a pin stud or a stud with a hole, right here. There you go. So you could easily attach that piece, and it secures rather nicely. I mean, it's still wiggle. This of course is still going to wiggle. So you're going to want to push it in as much as possible. I don't think you can do multiple parts like that because of the ridge. I mean, it will of course fit, but it won't. I mean, it's not, the clutch on that isn't as great. So let me check in with chat. Aussie Adam or Adam says, good school holidays, doing a little homeschooling. Thank you for joining us, Adam. If I haven't said that already, I apologize. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate all the love and support. Dion says, that part is great for a throne. Absolutely. I assume you're talking about this piece here. I think that would be that would definitely be a good piece for a throne. Adam says, good school holidays, doing a little homeschooling. Nice. Adam says, hey Macro, hope you are well. Dion says, I like the elevator idea, Scott. Adam says, good idea, Scott. Well, thank you guys very much. Mike says, good idea for the elevator. Adam says, rubber piece circus trapeze. Yeah, there you go. That would be definitely a good one. Dion says, I used 2 dots bracelets on my sign for the strip club and bands in these sets could be used, but I'm not sure how. Maybe a hammock? Yeah, hammock would actually be a really good idea. As long as you were able to secure the pieces, I mean, you can do a lot of different things. The trick is securing these pieces. That's the trick. Get lots. Hold on. Adam says get lots of them and overlap by one to make a round dome. That would be cool. Yeah, you could easily do that. Cool idea, Adam. Yeah, I agree. Macro says, thanks for shining some light on these sets and parts. Another crazy long day for me. TMW, sorry, all gotta go lurk mode. Well, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. Dion says, cool idea, Adam. Adam says, overlap and keep flat and make a trampoline. Absolutely. Are there studs on the band? No. No. Unfortunately not. And Brick Crumbs, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Macro, have a great night, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Again, hopefully that helped. I know you were wondering specifically as far as these parts and pieces. I know a lot of people are in the same boat, as in they're not, they don't want to get them because they have no idea what to do with them. And I just kind of wanted to take a little bit of time to try to, as you said, shed some light on what you can do with those pieces. I mean, I think overall they're great pieces. To be honest, they are limiting. But I think overall, if you just set your mind to it, you could probably put them together. So again, see ya, Macro. Appreciate you hanging out. But yeah, Brick Crumbs, unfortunately, no, there are no studs. It would have been smart of them to put the studs on them. I know they have that technology because if I remember correctly, they sell spools of this same rubber material with studs on it for like walls and stuff like that. So it is rather disappointing that they didn't do that with this. I mean, for whatever reason, they punched holes in them, and like every couple holes, one is kind of shiny. Looks like every 5 holes, there's a shiny one. I don't know if you guys can see that, but all along here, the middle row, every 5 holes is kind of shiny. Not sure what that's about. That's probably just a manufacturing thing. But yeah, that would have been very smart if they would have put some studs on those or used that material. I think what they should have also done is put studs on in here. One of the things I don't like is, so this mermaid, I believe it's this mermaid, has this guitar, and like it just kind of, slides around in there. The beat bits do fit in these pretty nicely, which is awesome. But like aside from that, this guitar is literally just rooting around in there. So not exactly sure as to why they didn't put some kind of stud in there, just so that they could use the piece for other things. But it's above my pay grade, right? Oh, I must have taken the beat bits out of those already. I will say, as far as these sets, I do like the fact that they give you options, or they give you ideas. It's like 3 different ideas for the pattern on here. We kind of talked about it the other night. This could easily be like an artwork or an art piece in an art gallery or something like that. So I really do like that option, especially with the shape of the roundness on the corners. But that's just me. I mean, I did like that. I think Dion was the one that said you could use that as for those. I'm taking these apart because I have plans for all these beat bits. As some of you guys know, I'm working on I have some ideas for a music store, and these beat bits will look great on them. In fact, let me go grab my bin for my store. That way I don't get these pieces lost in the sauce. Or graffiti and art. Wait. Or art on a building site? Absolutely. I mean, I think that's the great part that people don't really realize is the fact that there's so many different options. They just kind of got to open their mind, to be honest. I mean, and that's, I think people are just, you know, they're used to, you know, it a certain way. They're used to thinking of things in a certain way, and I think that's where it is rather difficult. You know, to consider that stuff. And once you start opening your mind to different possibilities, that's where, you know, things can get that creative mojo. Which is really cool. I mean, and that's, I will say that is one of the amazing things about being in the community that we're in, is that people are open to sharing. People are open to, you know, figuring things out and not just going with the, you know, the norm or what have you. There is like this, I don't know if it's a mosquito. If it's a mosquito, it's a big ass one. I've never seen like a mosquito that big, but it looks like a wasp, but it's not really a wasp. So I was gonna take the beat bits out, but I realized I haven't done a full video, and I want to do a full video because I really like how these turned out. I will probably go out and get the other ones. Just so that I can complete the video and have all of them. Okay, hate to do this, but I need sleep. Work calls, final day before my vacation begins. Have a good one, everyone. See you later, Mike. Have a good one, man. Get some rest. That goes there, and I'll throw that down there. My throat's like really dry. I was out there doing another row of sprinklers in between everything. Adam says, the clear dome, does it have a way to attach Lego to the top of the dome? Thinking of turning it into a toy grabber? That's interesting. Everybody saying later, Mike. See you, Mike. So let me kind of get back to that. Yes. So as far as to the top, I mean that essentially depends on your definition of the top, right? So if you're just talking about this piece here and not this piece, okay, what you would do is, unfortunately, this is the only piece that they make, and they make it in black. I showcased it a little bit earlier. I'm not sure if you saw it, but this is the only piece that attaches, and it's in lieu of another piece. So, essentially, what this dome encompasses, and it's kind of one of those. There is a white piece right here that you pop in. Unfortunately, like once you get that piece in there, it's kind of one of those. You might break that piece if you try to pop it out. Okay. Now at the bottom of these pieces right here, it clamps in. So these, and I could be mistaken on this, these are the only pieces that attach right here. Now, they have this piece in other colors. They have, I believe, 4 different colors. Light, it's like a light turquoise, a dark turquoise, a red, black, and I can't remember the other colors, but let me see. Yeah, so it comes in, this piece comes in black, coral, dark turquoise. This is light aqua. It actually comes in light bluish gray as well as red. So if you want a more neutral color, I would definitely try the light bluish gray and the black. And you can get, I do know that as of right now, the black ones, let's see if you can get them. You can get the black ones on Bricklink. As far as the light bluish gray, unfortunately, the light bluish gray, as of right now, it looks like nobody is selling the light bluish gray. So, but the black ones are 25 cents each. You could also try BAP, Bricks and Pieces, to try to buy those. And they're, like I said, they're probably going to be around the same price, 25 cents. Now, what I was showcasing earlier is it depends on what you classify as the top, okay? So, here, like if you classify this as the top, no. But if you classify this or this as the top, then you can attach this piece and that would give you 4 studs, okay? And then at that point, you can add, you know, whatever pieces that you want to extend it out. So if you classify this as the top or this as the top, then yes. This is the top or this is the top, no. Okay? As far as on this piece that attaches, this piece right now is the only official piece that attaches this way. And there are regular studs on here. And you could always do a cylinder with a rod and a cylinder. so that you can attach it like this, or on the back here, if you wanted to just use this piece, it does have the anti-studs to build here. Can you, let's see, Adam says, can a bar go through the round hole? Yes. However, it's not snug. So what I showcased a little earlier, and you missed it, so I apologize. A stud can go through this, but it's very loose. Okay? So if you wanted to pop this piece in and then pop on one of the stud holes here, you can easily do that. So those are different ways of popping it. Now the more you get it in here, the tighter it is. The more you stick it in, the tighter it goes. Or the further it goes in, the tighter it goes. I need to buy a set and have a play. Thanks, Scott. No problem, man. So, I mean, this, you can do it this way, or again, obviously you can attach it to another piece in whatever way you kind of see. Yeah, it's a Technic pin, but in going through, it's very loose. So you have to have something to where it's drastically going to secure on there tightly, or it's just gonna move around on you, and over time you might see warping or breaking of the pin. So I mean, that's different other ways, but other than that, this piece right here pops on, and this is a separate piece. So again, you have the 4 studs on either side. Yeah, my throat has been really dry for whatever reason. It has been really windy up here, so that's probably why. But that kind of gives you... Brick Crumb says, that's surprising a pin doesn't fit snug in there. I can try another pin just to see it. Let me see. I had a blue bag in here. Let me see if there's another pin. But no, yeah, I mean, there's, unfortunately, because I have other types of pins right here, or variations of pins, and yes, unfortunately, they're not snug. I mean, and that's what today's stream or tonight's stream about is. If we want to, yeah, see, you can clearly see this stud right here. This stud right here, literally falls right through it. So unless you have, with this stud, it has that ridge. Actually, a stud doesn't fit through here. You would have to have something else to secure it, unfortunately. None of these regular pins, actually, they fall right through. So this style pin is really the only one that will work without, because it won't go all the way through. I'm glad I tested that. So like if, for example, if you wanted to use a pin like this, okay, there you go, Dion. You would literally have to attach another piece for it to be secured. And even then, it's really not all that secure. That's rather interesting. Yeah, that doesn't fit anywhere like that. Now, let's see if you grabbed a stud on the ends. Now, oh, okay, there you go. So if you attached a stud, yeah, a lot of people are agreeing with you, Crumbs. So if you attach a stud on the end like this, or a cylinder, a cone, what have you, it will actually go. Let me see if do these attach to studs on the inside? Oh yeah, they do. There's no clutch though. I was gonna say you could probably do that as well. So if you were, putting a stud on the end of this piece, but I wouldn't recommend it because there's no clutch. Stick a Technic axle through the center. A Technic axle. Let's try. You're talking about this piece right here, right? One of these. Yeah. It'll still give you some movement, but it does work. That does work. Paul W, hey. But that does work that way. I mean, it's pretty snug. I know that's probably not the piece that you were talking about. I kind of have a feeling you're talking about this piece. And hey, Paul, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining. If you're talking about that piece right there, that would probably be better. Let's try. Yeah, I mean it is snug, but you just have to be careful. You have to be careful with it. I mean it's still loose. I would recommend this piece right here. It's a bit more snug than that. But those are definitely all great ideas. Paul W, $2.99. Here comes some cheddar. Well, I mean, you didn't go for a full 3, so $2.99. You only get 2 exercises, I guess. I'm just kidding. Here comes the cheddar. Sweet. So Paul, what do you want? What exercise do you want? And for those that don't know what's going on, essentially I have made a pledge to, for every $1 donated, I will do an exercise. So whether that's I have a couple different exercises to choose from. In short, 3. We have push-ups, cherry pickers, and jumping jacks. So since Paul donated technically $3, he's getting 1 cent off. Just kidding. He gets to choose what 3 exercises I do. 1 for each $1. So what's your fancy, Paul? Do you want Do you want 3 push-ups? Do you want 3 jumping jacks, or do you want 3 cherry pickers? Paul W. says, well, not jumping jacks, don't want to cause an earthquake. How about some push-ups, Marine style? And what he means by Marine style is they're basically burpees or up-downs, depending on, you know, what you grew up watching. Now, you guys get to see me strip for this? No, I don't want to get the gray shirt dirty with gray dirt. So I am going to do push-ups. And yes, I have been doing Marine-style push-ups or burpees for everybody who wants push-ups. Big shout-out to Triple D Honey, who just for the most part, every live stream or every 2 p.m. live stream, he donates quite a bit. He usually starts out with $10, and I did 10 of them earlier today, so that was fun. So enough of me yapping. Let's get to the 3 Marine-style push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Ozzy Adam, thank you so much. He donates 3 Aussie dollars, which is roughly $2 and like 33 cents. But 3 Aussie dollars. So he wants 3 more push-ups. Paul W. says, yeah, we felt a few tremors here in Oklahoma. Yeah, bite me. All right, so wants 3 more, Ozzy Adam. First and foremost, thank you so much for all your love and support. I really do appreciate it, man. So he wants 3 push-ups. All right. Oh, crap. I hit the box in the back. 1, 2, 3. All right. Again, thank you, Paul. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. Anybody else before I put my gray shirt on? I will gladly take it back off for push-ups if that's what you guys are doing. All right. So again, thank you guys so much for those super chats. Really does mean a lot to me. It's not only get my heart racing and pumping so I burn a little bit of calories or extra calories, but every cent does go back into my channel. Excuse me. So that I can do stuff like this for you guys. So, before, before I put this stuff away, any other questions pertaining to, Adam says, nice work, thank you. Dion says, good stuff, Scott. Yeah, thank you very much, I appreciate it. Before I put the, there you go, Dion. Before I put the beatboxes and stuff away, anybody have any other questions pertaining to the beatboxes, the beat bits, the minifigures? I have them all out right now. So, if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Again, I don't have all of the beatboxes, but I have done a little bit of research, so. Paul W. says, seem a little out of breath after 6 push-ups. Good thing I did not drop $10. Well, if you drop $10, I will do 10 more. I mean, you guys love torturing me, and I don't mind. Or we can do cherry pickers, or we can rock out some jumping jacks. Thanks for looking at the parts. Gotta go to the park with the lad. Bye all. See you later, Adam. Again, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Really does mean a lot. I feel like something's going on, like right at the corner of my nose. But yeah, thanks so much. Have a good one, Adam. Hope you enjoy the park with the little guy. Put that there. So yeah, any other questions pertaining to the Beatbox Heroes? Or the blind box minifigures. I keep forgetting what they're called. They're officially called. Well, these went here, and this was a part of this set. Paul W. says, I have a question. Which member was calling me an internet troll again? That I believe that was Thomas Davies. But don't be starting some smack, man. No drama is allowed. Dion says, I'm good on the video subject. I've been playing around with mine and how I have a few more techniques to apply to them. Yeah, so Dion, let me know what techniques you are applying so that I can share that with the world. That would be amazing. All right, so let's build something, right? Let's see. I want to build something. I'll probably build. I kind of have an idea of what I want to build. I want to build something that I have no intentions of keeping. or modifying. And I think I have a set in mind. Yes. Yep. Let's build this bad boy. Oh, I don't start drama, I end it. Dion says by getting timed out. Paul, LOL, or laughing my ass off. Paul says, oh, shut up, Dion. You know it's not a true stream till I get timed out. This is true, Paul. Alright, so let's build this set. This is set number 76153, the Avengers Helicopter. I really have no intentions of keeping this this set built. I did want to learn some of the techniques that they use, and I love some of the pieces, but essentially it was highly discounted. It says 10% off, but it was, I got it for more. And I wanted this set for War Machine. I wanted this set for MODOK, as well as this version of Nick Fury, and of a couple of the other pieces. So I was excited to get this at an extremely discounted price. So let's open this bad boy up. Helicarrier, not helicopter. I'm pretty sure I didn't say helicopter, but all right. Paul, shut up. Shush. Why did they tape it here? Alright, so those are all the bomb pieces. The bomb. I know you hear me coming. The bomb. Alright, so we have 1 bag, 2 bags, 3 bags, 4 bags, and 5 bags. Oh, that's bag 6. This is bag 5. Wait, what the heck? This is not... This is not the set. This is not the set. This is not the set. No, this is not the set. This isn't the set, guys. Someone got, yeah. Wow. I will have to call them because I bought this at the Lego store. I bought this at the Lego store. Wow. One second, guys. Wow. No, I can say it has the instructions to it. It has the instructions to it. It's the Avengers Tower. I have to see if I can find the receipt. I mean, I opened it here on camera, but looking at the box, I mean, it was taped. Even on this side, you can see that the seal was taped over. Or no, these are proper seals, but over here it's taped. Wow. So I'm going to put all this back. Hopefully they can do something for me. Yeah, that explains the weird tape. Huh. I'll have to look for... wonder if it's right here. No. Wow. Yeah, that's the bad part. I don't know, to be honest, because I bought that a while ago, and I don't even know if I have the receipt. I should have the receipt. I want to say I bought it about a month ago. Huh. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, let's see. Paul W says 6 bags equals 6 streams, correct? Yeah, right. So Dion says hilarious. Uh-oh, someone got. you were duped, Scott. Yeah, I will be contacting them tomorrow to see what we can do. Now the question is, what set do you got there? Well, yeah, so that was the Avengers Tower. The instructions and everything were in there and were fully intact. Wow, Lego's own fault. Yeah, that explains the weird tape, inside job. Yeah, maybe. So yeah, I will definitely be messaging them and showing them this. That's rather interesting. I'm kind of at a loss. That's the first time that's really ever happened to me. Hopefully the last. But yeah, I mean that's they need to check their stuff. Huh. Bizarre, absolutely bizarre. Let me see what I can pull out. I'm kind of curious because I have a bunch of receipts right here. I'm kind of curious if it's right here. Hold on, because it's going to bug me if I... Sorry, guys. Give me a few minutes. Yeah. All right, so here's the receipt. Yeah, I got it over a month ago. I don't know what they're going to be able to do for me. So here's the receipt. And let me see what else I have. I think I got that bug. Here, we'll build. I want to modify this, but we will build it. Dion says, I've seen some minor shenanigans, but that is truly the biggest blunder I've ever seen so far. Yeah. So yeah, I will call them up and see what we can do. I messaged the manager because I'm friends with her, I apologize for messaging her so late, but yeah, I mean, that is some crazy stuff. Because I mean, you saw what I did. Basically, I was looking around because I wanted to pull the minifigures first, and I noticed that the minifigures weren't matching up. I didn't see. I didn't see this MODOK guy. I didn't see. I mean, I could care less about the helicarrier. I mean, to be honest, I was going to part it out anyway. But I wanted MODOK and I wanted the Avengers, or the this guy right here, War Machine. Huh. Damn retribution. Alright, so that's yeah, like I said, that's a first, man. And you saw it here live. Like, I mean, but I mean, I will say I will be vastly what's it called? Vastly looking over the damaged goods, because I don't know where they came from. For all I know, I'm assuming what they did was they bought the set from not from Amazon. I'm assuming they bought the set directly from Lego, and then returned it online, and then it got shipped to a store for resale. Now this one I've already opened because I needed the purple skateboard. So I won't have the skateboard for this set, but yeah. Oh, demand I thought you said damned. Demand retribution. No, I mean, I either want a full refund or I want a new set. Like, I would prefer the new set. I don't necessarily want my money back. I just prefer the new set. Kind of curious what. There's no return policy. Oh, let me see. Or the set, either works. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what they say. You know, that's all we can do at this point. That is all we can do at this point. But yeah, rather interesting. Like I'm just kind of baffled, to be honest. I'm very baffled. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've seen all day. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm just kind of I'm really baffled. I am extremely baffled. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, it just kind of, I don't know. I hate to keep dwelling on it, but it just, it's, you know basically, like, I feel like I got bamboozled. I feel like I got robbed. I'm trying to think. Did I buy anything else that was damaged? didn't. This wasn't. Yeah. I got two of the. Yeah. So these two. I will wait to see what they say, just in case, because yeah. So those are those look. Um, those look still intact, but I'm not going to mess with them. If they want me to bring them in to verify, I will do that as well, because that's also on the receipt. I bought those 3 sets. The Avengers helicarrier and 2 spring lanterns. Let's see. Paul W. says, damn, Dion, normally you wait till he is building to take the parts. This time you just swap them out for another. He says, I'm that good. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm just kind of taken aback. So what are you building now? Oh, sorry. So I am building the hidden side subway. Where'd the box go? Yeah, it's the hidden side Newberry subway, set number 70430, 348 parts. All right, sorry. It looks like a fun build. Yeah, most of the hidden side sets are fun builds. Oh, I wasn't even. See, my mind is just blown right now. I'm not even finished with this set yet, or this build. Okay, I'm going to hold off on this. I was about to say that you weren't finishing bag one. Yeah, so I'm going to hold off on this. I'm gonna hold off on this. All right, so I'm gonna put that aside. I'm gonna open up these two sets real quick, and I'm going to highly inspect them as I do it. So both of these sets were damaged. The tape is coming up on both these tapes, as well as this one and this one. Same on. Oh, this one is good. So is this one. But yeah, I'm gonna open these up one at a time on camera. Okay, so far this one's looking pretty good. I recognize the pieces. Alright, so this looks pretty good. Some of it's hard to tell, and that's why I was looking at those one pieces. Because I couldn't really see what pieces those were. Oh. This is a bigger set than I thought it was going to be. Alright, so I think that's good. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was like, that one bag looks a little weird, but I didn't see what was going on with it. But, so that one looks good. I don't like open boxes, so I will be probably mocking this out next. So you guys get a sneak peek as to what I will be building next. And yeah, this all looks the same, okay, as the other box. Yeah, it's 11 bags. Yeah, this all looks good. It throws me off, just because some of the pieces are like weird colors, but I know that they do that just to get rid of parts. All right, so those sets were good. It's just the helicarrier. Whew, okay, let me read something real quick. All right, sorry about that. Dion says, I was about to say that you weren't finished with bag one. All right, let me grab these again. All right, so again, sorry about that. Very interesting. All right. Wow. I apologize that this is probably a sucky stream. I really do, guys. I thought we had more likes than that. We only have 3 at this point, so maybe some got taken away. But again, I apologize, guys. All right, so I am not going to use the stickers, as I already know that I'm going to be mocking this out. So I don't want to use stickers and then have to worry about taking them off. Hey man, no worries. Thanks, Dion. I appreciate it. 4 people watching, 3 likes. And like I said, I feel like this is kind of a crappy. The first part of the stream started off good. But I feel like, because that happened, it was like, what do I do now? I was kind of, like I said, I was kind of taken aback by all that. So again, I apologize, guys. But I mean, you guys got to see some craziness, right? Like, when do you see that? Like, I've heard stories of that happening, but I never would have thought, one, that it would have happened to me. And the stories that I've heard that, of that happening is like it's at Walmart or Target, not like, a Lego store. So that's it's really weird. Paul W says, yeah, no worries, but this IT is going to bed as it's 1 a.m. here. No worries, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, dude. It really does mean a lot. Big Black, what's up? You missed the crazy, man. You missed the craziness. missed the craziness. And Karen did too. Karen is in the house. Hello, Karen. How are you? I am doing well. Thanks for asking. You guys just missed the craziness. It was crazy, loony, madness. Big Block says I just got home. No worries, man. Twilight Zone material for sure, yeah. Dion, should we make them rewatch the stream so they know what happened, or should we tell them? What are you building? So right now, I am building the Hidden Side set number 70430. It's the Hidden Side, what's it called? The Newberry Subway. Come on, guys, I don't want to feel left out. Okay, so I bought this set. It's the Avengers Helicarrier. Set number 76153, 1,244 pieces. I bought this from the Lego store, okay, mind you, from the Lego store. And when I opened it up, it's not that set. It's not that set at all. When I opened it up, and I'm not going to open it up again, but I opened it up and it was the Avengers Tower in here. So none of the pieces, none of the minifigures, nothing original about what's supposed to be in there was not in there. So I'm reaching out to the Lego store manager. Luckily, I'm good friends with her. So you know, and she's going to take care of me. That's why I was kind of pausing a little bit, but to talk with her. To let her know, hey, this is what happened. I opened it on camera, all of that kind of fun stuff, and she's going to take care of me. So yeah. I also opened up, right? Yeah, exactly. Big Block. Wrong set inside. Yeah. And like I said, I've heard stories of that happening, but I've always heard it like from like at Walmart, somebody doing that, or Target, because yeah, but not from Lego directly. It looked like it was very well done in retaping the set. They did, to fool whoever. I kind of think what they probably did was they ordered it from Lego and then directly and then sent it back. And returned it online, and then got their money back. So yeah, it's very puzzling. very startling to say the least. It's is the tower worth more? No, no. Yeah. So the helicarrier is $119, and the Avengers Tower is like $70. So it's almost half the price. So yeah, I mean, I'm really taken aback, to be honest. I'm really, you know, I do feel, I know they're gonna take care of me. They're gonna take good care of me. But I feel very bamboozled. I feel, you know, a little ripped off. And again, I know I'm gonna get the helicarrier set. In addition to that set, I actually bought two of the what's it called, the lantern festival sets, and I checked with her, and um and I checked to make sure those were good, and those look proper, so I'm not too worried. No, these. So basically what Lego does, and I'm sure you know this, Big Block. But you wait, hold on. Oh, I thought it was a manufacturing mistake on the manufacturer. But you think someone retaped it? Yes, I know someone who retaped it. So you can actually see on the box that now that upon further inspection, there was a piece of tape here, which I shouldn't be touching, and then there was also a piece of tape over the seals on both of this side, and I didn't see it, nor did they see it. So it's rather interesting. The good part about it is I mean, they've scanned it all the way through. So the good part about it is they can actually track where it got sent if they want to pursue it. But yeah, man, I mean, it is very baffling to say the least. But it was I bought it at the Lego store, and they were damaged box prices. So they had gotten a bunch of damaged boxes in, and they were selling them. Oh, these are to the skateboard, and those are all extra pieces, and then this is what's her name. So I picked them up. I picked up two of the Lantern Festivals because I was super excited that they had damaged ones of those too. But I just opened those up on camera, and those were fine. But yeah, this I mean, it has the wrong instructions and everything. One sec, guys. Yeah, no, Big Block says, I hope they, I look at tape before I buy all Lego. Well, here's the thing, though. Like, because I bought it at, like, if I was to buy it at Walmart or Target or something like that, yes. But because I bought it at Lego, and again, this is my error. I assumed they checked all this stuff. I didn't see the tape on there, and I even explained to the manager in typing. Uh, I would have never known any different, because by buying it at the Lego store, I trust them. You know, because they focus so much on making sure everything is on the up and up, like, I trust them. So I would have never thought to not trust them, if that makes sense. So, to be honest, up until now, I would have just thought that the employees there retaped it because, you know, the tape was coming off or something like that. I would have never, you know, I would have, because I bought it at the Lego store, I would have never thought any different in that. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty mind-boggling, to be honest. Like I said before, I'm really taken aback because, you know, it's definitely very interesting. And it doesn't make me feel good. Like I said, I mean, I do feel duped. I feel, you know, I mean, yeah, and as Dion said, poor kid would not be happy. I mean, if I was giving that away as a gift or something along those lines, I mean, that would break a kid's heart to open up the set and it not be the set that, you know, that it was supposed to be. And to be honest, other than an A-fold, they wouldn't have known the difference. The kid would have opened up the box, probably not with their parents, and just built the set per the instructions and not realized the set didn't match the box. Big Block says, I understand what you're saying. I would expect that to happen at the Lego store. And it's not the Lego store's fault. I mean, they probably didn't think about it either. They didn't notice. I mean, and that happens. I don't blame the Lego store by any means. I don't blame the employees by any means. You know, I think it's crap that somebody did that. Because I mean, they shouldn't be doing that stuff. Sorry, I got a crack in my back. They shouldn't be doing that stuff. I mean, if you can't afford the set, don't buy the set. And, like, yeah, I mean, and yes, I am snacking, but they're wheat thins. They're good for you. Yeah. My grandpa used to leave his keys in his car in the driveway. I wish I could experience that too. Oh wait, Sorry, let me reread that. My grandpa used to leave his keys in his car, in his driveway. I wish I could have experienced that too. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Um, that's that's a that's a real, it's a really heartbreaking thing. It really is, because two generations ago, even one generation ago, like my mom, it was kind of the same thing. Like growing up, and I experienced this a little bit, but before my mom and I fell into hard times when I was a kid, um, it was a situation where like the entire block hung out. Uh, there was never a time where there was a lack of trust. There was block. I mean, that was the epitome of block parties. Everybody knew each other. Everybody hung out with each other. Um, you could leave your doors wide open, at whether it be at night, during the day, if you weren't home, if you were home. Um, and unfortunately, that doesn't exist anymore. It's actually the opposite. We've unfortunately come to the realization that you have to distrust. You end up distrusting first, and then trusting later. Like, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, when I do bulk buys, I mean, just in case, I carry a weapon on me. I don't care. I mean, I carry. I typically will carry a couple knives on me at all times, just in case, like, I show up to a bulk buy or a marketplace buy, and it's somebody that is not who they say they are, or it's a shady situation. I mean, I have actually told people no because they wanted me to go to their house, and I'm like, for your safety and mine, no, I'm not going to your house. We can meet at somewhere else. And I can't remember what it was, but me and my wife, when we first when we first had our daughter, we were grabbing, I think it was like it was some kind of baby seat or something like that, for like the high chair. And we were going to meet up with somebody, and every time, like, literally, they were like, "Oh, meet us at this address," and then they were like, "We're coming out right now," and then they were like, "Oh, uh, um, we decided we wanted to meet you at the Stater Brothers across the street, so let's meet you there," and then we go over there, and they're like, "You know what? Never mind. We decided not to go to Staters, so meet us back." It was like very fishy. So unfortunately, it's now become a situation where you distrust first and trust later, and like it sucks because I mean I can't tell you how many times I've been burned because I am not that guy. I mean, we all know I had a falling out with somebody because I trusted them and they spit on me. So, I mean, I got burned in that situation too. So it's, um, it's a sucky world where you can't trust people anymore. Um, Dion says, wait, hold on. Dion says, exactly. Big Block says, I feel the last year of what you're talking about was 1995. Absolutely. I mean, yeah. Dion Botcher says, I know all too well what you're talking about. Karen says, what is your favorite set? My favorite set is actually the Lego Ideas. Like my all-time favorite set is the Lego Ideas Old Fishing Store. which is I don't know if you can see it. There is one. There's actually two of them right there. I built one myself, as well as a friend of mine hooked me up and gave me a set that she didn't want. So yeah, she didn't want the set anymore, and she gave me that and then the Parisian restaurant, which was very cool of her. But the old fishing store at this point is one of my favorite sets, and the reason for that is because what's it called? It reminds me of a place that my grandfather used to take me and my brother, and unfortunately, my brother passed away when I was 12, and then my grandfather passed away in 2014. So it kind of reminds me of that of a place they both loved fishing. I never had the patience for fishing, so. So I was never into it either. Even though I will say I did win a deep sea fishing contest. So yeah, I didn't catch a fish, but I caught an ace. But yeah, fun stuff. Big Block says, Scott, I got a question for you. Shoot, man, go for it. I have always told you guys I'm upfront and honest about pretty much anything and everything. You got a question? Just fire it away, man. Just fire it away. What is that from? I was. Oh, I think it's from Wyatt Earp. I think it. What was it? Yeah, or no, it might have been Tombstone, where Kurt Russell goes up to one of the bad guys as he pulls a gun and just steps to him and says, "Pull that heat," pull it out and sling that back, or I'll shove it up your butt. And he ends up taking the gun away from him because he was so scared. Karen says, I am so sorry for your loss at such a young age. That must have been hard. It was really hard. Yeah, my brother died, unfortunately, in a car accident when I was 12. He was 17 and a half. New Year's, it was New Year's 92. He was in Texas, and we lived in California. It was very hard. I had to grow up really fast, really quick, and it shattered my mom. It really did. So I had to kind of be her rock. And it's crazy because here's the thing I always say: I never regret anything. As much as I love my brother, and I would love him back. Honestly, it's the butterfly effect, and I've talked about this before in live streams. He, as much as I love him, I love him to death. He was the brother that I grew up with over my other brothers. Him passing away changed our lives, and to be honest, if that hadn't have happened, I wouldn't be, I probably wouldn't be on camera right now. I'd probably be a completely different person. So, in a way, obviously it wasn't good, but in a way, I wouldn't change it because our lives would be completely different. I could probably assure you I would never have married my wife. I probably would not have the same kids. I'd probably not have the same wife. I wouldn't have my two daughters. They might be totally separate people. So you'd be very surprised at what changes may occur. Let's see. Big Block says, if I no longer trust people because of BS other people have done to me in the past, am I losing out on good things now? That is a very deep question, and the short answer is yes. Um, that's the horrific part. Um, that is definitely a very horrific thing when um, you have experienced stuff that has damaged you in a certain way, and because of that, it has changed you to the point where you look at things differently. Um, you're definitely going to lose out on things. I mean, a prime example is if you got dumped, at a young age, it might be hard for you to trust, partners in the future. And of course you're going to lose out on good things. I mean, it really is. I mean, if I mean, think about it like this. Like for me, if I went and did a bulk buy or bought something off marketplace, and I got robbed, whether I was physically hurt, that's still an emotional hurt. And would I be more likely, or would I probably do bulk buys or marketplace buys again? No, which means I'm going to lose out. There is a good possibility I would lose out. So yeah, I mean, you're definitely, you would definitely lose out. But I mean, your gut tells you to and not to do things all of the time. Whether your gut is correct, I mean, to be honest, we will never know. But to answer your question, which the question is, if I no longer trust people because of BS other people have done to me in the past, am I losing out on good things now? Yeah. Unfortunately, yes. Yes. Never fear to take a chance once you're comfortable, Big Block. Yeah, I mean, it's it's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Here's another example. So I had a client who she is oh, there it is. Her daughter was getting married, and in my contracts, I am paid in full up front before I even go to a wedding. And I do that for a reason, because I don't, I mean, essentially I can lose out on weddings, and I have lost out on weddings because of this policy. And it's because, there's been a situation where I did a wedding, I showed up, and everything was fine. I delivered the pictures, and they never paid me. They never paid me. And so in my contract now, couples have to pay me in full no later than 2 weeks, and they have deadlines for payments. So, because that has happened to me, there is a good chance I lose out on weddings. Well, an example on the opposite side of this was I had a client who the mom was paying, and I signed the contract with the bride and the groom. The bride was the daughter, and the mom was not aware that she signed a contract stating that she had to pay in full before they consider services rendered. And what a lot of people don't realize is even if we don't show up to a wedding, services are still rendered. We still save the date for people. We still contact them and do engagement sessions and do all this other stuff prior to the wedding day that constitutes services rendered. So that's why a lot of wedding contracts, most of the case, they're non-refundable because services, even though for that day have not been rendered, they're still rendered. So anyway, my contract states they have to pay in full 2 weeks before the wedding. Well, friendly reminder went out a month beforehand, and the mom got wind of this, and she was like, I'm not paying you. I'm not paying you in full before you even show up. That's not going to happen. And I said, okay, well, if that doesn't happen, you don't have to, but the bride and groom do. So if they can't get the money from you, then they can pay for it, and then you can reimburse them later. But I am not showing up to the wedding without being paid in full. So, going back and forth, whatever they made it happen, they paid me before my contract. Because if they didn't, then they would be in breach of contract, and they'd lose me and no refund. So, but here's the thing. So the reason for that is because she got ripped off before. She had a very bad experience with another photographer, and she felt she got taken. So she didn't want to get taken again. And they could have lost. They could have lost me as a wedding photographer. And I showed up, and I told I had a second photographer that was with me, and I told that photographer, anything that mom wants, you give it to her. Like, aside, within reason, of course. You take care of her at all costs, get her done. And she did. And so did I. I took care of the couple. The mom had a laundry list of images she wanted. I said no problem, as long as it didn't interfere with my job of taking care of the bride and groom. And I rocked it out. And since then, now mind you, her daughter and her now son got married 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. They have booked me at least 5 other times for other bookings because I took care of them really well. This goes underneath. That's why I'm confused. Okay. I took care of them. I wasn't. I'm not a thief by any means. I don't rip people off. I don't. I can't say I will never lie or don't ever lie, but I try not to. I don't see the point in lies. But people are very skeptical, especially when they see that contract. I mean, I know I've lost a lot of clients that they read that contract and they say it shows money is non-refundable and all of that kind of fun stuff, and they're very hesitant. They don't want to sign that contract because they don't want to lose and all that. And I'm okay with that. I rather lose. People need to trust me, and if they don't trust me, then they shouldn't book me anyway. And that's the unfortunate part, is that there are, with as big as this set is, I'm a little surprised that there's not I'm a little surprised that there's not a separator. But anyway, but yeah, unfortunately, big block. Yes, if you can't trust people because you've been burned, you will lose out. And lack of trust, is huge. It very well is. It's very huge. It's very big. So, you have to if you want to trust someone, um, unfortunately, you're going to have to take that leap. Or if you want positivity in your life, you're going to have to think positively. I know, that sounds like a cliche. That sounds like rubbish, but I will say it again, and I will look you dead in the camera and say it again. If you want positivity in your life, you have to think positively. Um, with that said, hope for the best, expect the worst. Unfortunately, that is the way life is right now, and it has been. You hope for the best and expect the worst. You hope that people are good, but you expect that they're not going to be. That's the heartbreaking thing about the world that we live in. Dion says, Big Block, I got 3 different police car sets now. You got me hooked. And thank you. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. That is awesome. Um, yes, I'm doing better these days. Good to hear it, man. I'm glad you're doing good. I am sorry that humanity has done wrong to so many people. And to be honest, I wish, you know, I wish there was something I can do, but the only thing that we can do is be better. That's really ultimately that's the only thing that we can do is be better. Teach to be better. Teach our kids, hey, you got to be better. You got to be better. Big Block says, I was looking at some Lego City Police cars today, but I ended up with that Harry Potter tree with the big figure set. I haven't done it yet, or a haul video. This haul has actually been sitting here for like a week. Yeah, this set right here. I got 2 of them. They were on discount, I believe, and I wanted the Minotaurs for my museum. And I was thinking about doing something with this with the big build and the tree. But yeah, no, I got 2 of them, man. It's similar for me. Too many users in the past and toxic people too. I got through it, as Scott said, the hard knock school of life. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Get mistreated, we get kicked. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It really is. But as I kind of said before, the only thing that we can do is be better. Be better than be better than them. I never seen Harry Potter. I just wanted that tall dude. That's cool. I've only saw the first Harry Potter movie. I've seen all of them. I own all of them. I love them. I'm excited for them. So I like the sets. The Fantastic Beasts and where to find them um, are a bit disappointing, but I'm not a big fan of those. They're okay. I've only okay. When you start at the bottom, there's only one way to go up. Yeah, and I mean, and that's the thing. So I read this somewhere, and I can't remember where, but remember this: the shoulders you step on are always going to be connected to the ass you'll be kissing later. And I love that saying, and I'm going to repeat it because I love it so much. The shoulders you step on are going to be connect or are always going to be connected to the ass you'll be kissing later. The golden rule: follow, treat people how you want to be treated. And I follow the above golden rule. Is I and me and Macro have actually talked about this. I treat people way better than they treat me. I live by that. I rather, you know what? I rather get shitted on, and I've gotten shitted on a lot. I rather get shitted on than have somebody else shit on them. Like it's basically that mindset. If I have no problem being picked on by bullies as long as no one else is being picked on. Uh, you know, and I don't get picked on by bullies. I don't put up with that crap. You can take it out on me. Go ahead and try. You know, I can dish it out just as much as I can. As the next guy. But I was never a bully in high school. I always stood up for the bully. I've gotten my butt kicked lots. So Dion says, nice, Scott. Great saying. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, wait. So, ooh, this is weird. What am I doing? Hold on, I'm lost in the sauce on this one. I want to finish this build. Um, I don't know if I'm going to though. All right, this is here, so this attaches here. Wow. All right, so that attaches there, and then they want the other one to attach there. Big block saying thumbs up. Sweet. This is very interesting. All right. And then this goes here. Okay, so it looks like, well, alright, oh, so here, alright, so it looks like that goes, alright, that is definitely weird. Alright, so these are the extra pieces. I want to backtrack a little bit because that doesn't look like it would be an extra piece. So I don't know where this goes. Oh. Okay. So this goes under... Where does it go? Oh, under here. That's freaking cool. Alright. I was a defender of the week and got beat up lots too, and got, or the good thing was I won half of them, so got reputation of not to be messed with. Yeah, that's kind of how I was. Big Block says, Scott, I think you could make it out of parts you already have. Wait, hold on. I'm 90% done with the Lego Grand National? What's the Lego Grand National? Lego. Yeah. Yeah. I could build that easily. That looks like the car, that looks pretty close to the car, what's it called? That looks like the car, from Ghost Rider. That looks like the Ghost Rider car, just a couple modifications. All right, bag 3. It's 11:50, so I know I'm not going to finish this in 10 minutes, but there's also not that many pieces here, so we'll see. All right. Instructions on Rebickerable Rebickerable FF4 version. Cool. That car is a G-body car. Cutlass, regular mount, or Regal Monte Carlo Grand Prix 80s model. Okay. I'm not big on cars, so I'm glad you're telling me this, because I don't know. I have no idea. As you saw from me stumbling through reading what you said. That's my screen name. Grand prize are nice cars. Wait, that car, oh, okay. 1987 Cutlass 442. That's cool. I know Big Block pertains to, oh, so it's like 80s, 87, so 87, 442 Cutlass, Big Block, 455. And the 455 is the engine. Engine swap to a 1969 455. Gotcha. Like, I've heard of a Big Block. And I knew you were into cars, so I just didn't know what the 87 442 Cutlass, and I know the Big Block 455. I know that's an engine, so I know some stuff. I'm educated. I'm edumacated. Not really. Chevy makes a 454. Oldsmobile is 455. See, I'm also learning. So my dad was never around, and even if he was, he's not. I mean, they call them metrosexuals. He's into shopping. He's all about fashion and all that shit. So I never learned anything about cars. My mom tried to teach me, but I was never really interested. And my mom, all my uncles are mechanics, pretty much. And big rig drivers. So, as far as my uncles on my mom's side, she's got 4 younger brothers. One is a chef, and then and he's retired now. And then the other 3, let's see, 2 of them are truck drivers, and then the last one works as a maintenance guy at the Bellagio. But he's now retired. My other uncle Nelson, he's pretty close to retirement. I mean, he doesn't have that much longer till he can retire. But he's rebuilt. He's got a Cougar. He's had Mustangs. I don't know, for whatever reason I couldn't get into cars. I'm trying to, though. I do watch a YouTuber. It's called Off the Ranch, and they do a lot of car stuff, and stuff like that. So I'm trying to learn, but I don't know. I know. I've always known what a dually is, but I never knew the term for it, if that makes sense. And he talks about like 4th gens, 5th or 3rd gens, first gen. I mean, he talks about a lot of vehicles. I mean, he talks about the Cummins engines and all that kind of fun stuff. Cutlass is my favorite car of all time, 69 to 88 every year. Big Block says the 71 is one of the best. Dion says great cars for sure and good choice of years too. Dion says, yeah, that car was a beast. 176 miles per hour. Wow. And then Big Lux is amazing. Oh, okay. There we go. Alright. I was like... I never understood the Japanese cars until I rode in a Nissan. I have a Mitsubishi now. LOL. Yeah, my truck is a Chevy Avalanche. I mean, it's kind of been one of those things where most of my family is tried to stay American all the way throughout their. I mean, my uncle's into muscle cars, so I mean, as I mentioned, he has a Cougar, and he's had Mustangs. So yeah, I mean, but I have a Chevy. My wife has a Chrysler. I don't know where that's from though. AWD is amazing. I don't know what AWD is. Dion says it's a good car. All-wheel drive sure helps in the winter here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, all-wheel drive is AWD. I get it. I'm sorry. Um, I got it. I got it. I knew what AWD meant. Eclipse is dope too. Dion says nice cars. Trying to think. My father-in-law had a. I can't remember what he had. He had an old car for the longest time, but it was in his garage. It was a 67. It was a boat of a vehicle. Hudson. He had a 67 Hudson. Oh. I'm like, where are those supposed to go? Because I don't see... That almost seems like a waste. These seem like wasted pieces. Like these... And they put it so far off to the side, you can barely see it. Alright, and then there's the ghost dog. And then that's got to be an extra piece. And that is it. Yep, cool. Not going to do that. Not into that. Alright, not sure. I'm missing this piece. I guess I was on the bonus plan. I don't know where that piece came from. But, really cute build, to be honest. Let me go to... Let me go to the build. The build camera. Alright, so there is the build. I really like this part. That's kind of neat. That pulls out to be like a... you can see the eyes and the mouth and stuff like that. That's really cool. I like that. I like the color of this caboose. Unfortunately, I do have a bunch of these. I am going to be making an underground subway kind of layer for hopefully Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Scott, have you been in a 90s car with a huge turbo? I'm sure I have in the 90s. A built car, not stock, Japanese. Big Block says Lancer EVO 9 or 10 is what we might get. But I want a 2-door. Nice. NVS Big Block. I have a 4-door. Alright, so here's the set, guys. This piece here moves as always. Again, this piece right here is really cool. I like what they did in the look of that. I like the caboose and the play features. I really like this this subway. I will definitely be mocking it out and hoping to build an actual subway. But I really like the sewer area over here. A lot of good things. I think I have like 4 or 5 of these sets that I will be rocking out. So, hope you guys like that. I know we were talking about cars toward the end here, but yeah, I mean, so that's the build right there. We'll get a close-up view of the monster right there. And he's got a tongue. Wait, can I even? No. I'm stupid, I know it. But yeah, so there you guys go. There's the build. Glad we got through a build today. Was hoping for the helicarrier, but you know we'll take care of that hopefully tomorrow, and I'll give you guys updates. But yeah, that's the build. I really like this color. I'm going to probably take all of this color out, just because I need this color piece for. I really want to extend or expand my town hall at some point, so I will probably be taking out these pieces for that. But there you go. Cool, Scott. I like the build. It looks sweet. Yeah, it does. It really does. That's why I said it saddens me that they have done what they've done as far as getting rid of the Hidden Side series. I really like the builds and all that, so I am sad to see that go. So yeah, there's the build, and hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to go ahead and head out. It is getting cold, and it is after midnight. If you guys haven't seen it yet, which I'm sure you haven't, I did drop a video here at midnight. I had it scheduled for midnight, so check that out. It's a really cool short video, another short video. Those have been really popular for me, so I'm gonna I'm switching up the short videos in that I'm doing mini reviews on them. I think people are liking that. So, but yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, we will see you tomorrow. Hopefully, so for those of you, yeah, this Karen, the stream is ending right now. So just give you guys a heads up. I may not be on at 2 o'clock. It just depends on if I need to go down to the I'm going to try to go down to the Lego store tomorrow to take care of that. But so if I do, I may not make it back up by 2 p.m. But I will keep you guys posted in Discord, as well as I will try to keep you posted on the community tab. But as of right now, I'm still going to be going live tomorrow from 2 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hope to see you guys there, and we will see you next time on 36 Brix. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me here on the live stream. It was an amazing experience. I love hanging out with you guys. As always, I feed off your guys' energy when I see so many people like yourselves here in the live stream. It really pumps me up and gets me going, so I hate to cut it, but I gotta go. I do want to give a special shout out to all the moderators that joined me tonight and helped moderate the stream. I also want to give a special shout out to all of my members. Again, thank you so much for all your love and support. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships, and you could sign up for one yourself. Again, thank you guys for joining the live stream, and we will see you next time on 36 Brix. Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. It means a lot that you've taken the time to support what I do and appreciate all the effort that I put into both the videos and the streams. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. For those of you that are not members, please check out patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix, and check out the packages that you could take advantage of to get more content.